everyone, Allison here. So today I'm going to be making Dorito nacho cheese taco casserole. Okay, so I've got some washed tomatoes and some washed green onions. Now this is really more based on how much y'all want. Okay. But as far as fresh goes, that is what you'll need. Get us a bowl to put to the side so that when you're done shopping, you can put in here 1 pound of ground beef. Let me put this to the side. Some salt. I'm lazy, so I'm just going to do this kind of black pepper and some taco seasoning. Okay. I probably won't use this. I'll probably grab my cracked pepper. That's just me. I don't know. Alright, so let's bring it in just a little bit. So we're going to just dice the tomato. You know, you want it, this dice is kind of small. You don't want them super large. Okay. So however you want to dice your tomatoes. Yeah, let me warn you right now, my husband is playing Call of Duty with his buddies, so if you hear some language, that's what it is, alright? So just dice it however you want to get your slices. I'll probably separate these. I don't want to do it super fine, but I don't want it super large either. Okay. So, probably even cut that more. If you want more than, you know, these tomatoes, you can always add more. But I'm just doing a small casserole tonight. So, I'm only going to do the 2. So just dice up the tomatoes. I'm just showing you right now just the half. And then put them into your bowl. Alright? So let me finish chopping these tomatoes up and I will be right back. Okay, so got all of the tomatoes diced. Well, the 2 tomatoes diced. If you want more than this, go ahead and add more. If you want less, just do less. Okay? So, I probably won't do all 7 of these, but we will see. It just kind of depends. Get you in. Depends on how much I want. You know, anyhow, like I said, all of these are pre-washed, so I just cut the tip off, and then I come down here. Oops, let me do that again with a different one, since I had it out of view. So I just cut the tip off. There we go. And then I cut, I don't know, about 1 inch or more of the bottom off. Okay. And then what I like to do is, when they're big like this, I'll just go down and cut in half like that. So like this one right here, and then just cut like that. If they're small, you know, well, these are all pretty big, but if they were smaller, then I wouldn't do that. I would just dice them up. So you just hold them, and I like them pretty thin. But again, cut it the way you want to, the way you like them. Okay. Now, if you don't use, like my mama, she never used the greens. I don't know why. And to me, that's like the best part. But, and then I've seen people where they don't use the onion at all. They only use the greens. And I'm like, oh, you guys gotta use it all. I can't just use partial. But use what you want. If you don't like the green part or you don't like the onion part, opt out of it. Now, when I get to the greens, I do cut those a little bit bigger. So, like here, Now I'll cut these a little bit bigger than the onion itself, so about 1/4 of an inch. Maybe a little bigger. Okay, like that. And then get your bowl with your tomatoes. Oops, bump y'all. And just put it in there. So I'm going to do, I don't know, I'll do a couple more and see. And then I'll let you know how many of them that I did. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so got your green onions. I end up using them all of the green onions. Only 2 of the tomatoes because those are pretty good size. I might add more, who knows. Like I said, I'm doing a small, I think what would you call it? A supreme taco casserole. So, do that. Again, put as much as you want. That's what I love about the recipes I make, because it goes by how much y'all want. Okay? So, get yourself a large pan. I'm doing a ground beef chuck. It's 80-20. Turn on the gas. And let's cook this. Now, you're going to want to drain this before you add your seasonings and stuff. So, yeah. Get it in here. You know, and I'm an idiot. Know what I forgot? I forgot to grab my spatula. So, as soon as I get this, and take my handy dandy gloves off, I will be right back. Okay, dang phone keeps shutting off. Don't know why. It's every time I put in the microphone. So, gotta break it up a little bit. Alright, I decided to go with my cracked black pepper instead of the other. And a little bit of, I used the Himalayan pink salt. So, just a little bit of that. Oh. Turn the heat off. Alright, so brown this up, brown it up, okay, and then strain out the oil, and I will be back once all of that is done, and then we can add everything else, alright? Okay, be back in a minute. Okay, so let's get the hamburger, turn back up. About medium low. Now that I got the water strained, I want to break this hamburger just a little bit better. Did I just say the water strained? I meant the hamburger strained. God. And then to that we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of water. Okay. Help get all of those yummy bits off, because y'all know that's where the flavor is, right? Alright, then we're going to add 1 packet of what do you call it, taco seasoning. Yep, great value, why not, right? Okay, and then just mix it in really good. And then I'll show you what else we're going to put in while this is cooking. Because, like I said, we're doing it as a casserole, so... Okay, I think that's mixed pretty good, so let's move that a little bit out of the way. Turn it down just a little bit more. Alright, here we go. I can my own pinto beans, so I'm going to add one of those. So hold on one sec, gotta grab the can opener. Okay, so opened it up, and let's grab a spoon. And we're going to add it to this meat mixture. So let me get it back over here. Where y'all can see it. Okay. So it's just at a really slow simmer. You don't want it to really do anything more than that. I have to break some of that up. I'm just going to use the Doucenol because there's really not that much. This is how I make my refried beans. Is I can my own. I don't add any salt to mine. I know some people do, but I like to, what do you call it? Adjust my salt with my cooking. I warned you guys, he was playing Call of Duty, so. Anyhow. Yum, yum. So I'm just going to mix this in with the meat. And we're just going to let that simmer for just a couple minutes just to heat the beans up a little bit. And they really don't need to be heated because they're going to go in the oven, which I think I forgot to tell y'all. So you need to have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. Okay. So make sure that's all ready to go. And then this is about it. And then now it's just going to be the assembly. So let me gather everything that I need to so I can show you what we're going to put in it and how we're going to assemble this casserole, and then we'll cook it. Alright, so I'll be right back. Okay, for the assembly, you want to get your casserole dish and grease it or spray it with Pam or whatever. I just had some vegetable shortening, so that's what I did. Take your nacho cheese Doritos, okay, oops, not the label, and you're gonna just crunch them down on the bottom, okay, probably like a good 2 cups, or cup even, of crunch, I don't know, a good handful, so it covers the... My hands are small, so it's taking me a little more. Let's do one more. Okay, so just like that. Alright, and then you're going to take your meat and bean mixture, okay, and you're going to just lay it across the top. like that. Okay. Lakaya, will you get in the fridge and grab me the salsa and a spoon for it? I forgot the salsa. You cannot have this without salsa, right? Will you get into the fridge for me and grab me the salsa and a spoon? You'll see it. It's on the top shelf. Okay, so put that right there, just like that. Alright, and then we're going to take, I've got some sour cream. Yeah, yum, yum. Okay. Alright, grab me a spoon to go with it too, please. I'm going to take just a little bit of salsa. Hey, do another thing while I got you right here. Inside that little drawer by the oven. Can you grab me?
Give me.
Grab.
Sour cream.
Yeah, she loves sour cream. Grab me the... Yeah, it tastes better on something, not by itself, huh?
No, it still tastes good by itself.
Oh, okay. In that little jar right here by the stove, grab me that really small spatula, okay? Alright, hold on one sec. Okay, so you're gonna spread as best as you can.
You're making me hungry.
I'm making you hungry. Well, this is dinner, so spread this out.
When I ran out of chips for my salsa.
No.
Actually, no, I ran out of salsa for my chips.
I was gonna say, your salsa's gone.
With my salsa, I just got a spoon and ate the rest because,
right.
Well, there wasn't that much left anyway, so might as well.
Okay, so, no, I need a spoon, baby. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your onions and your tomato mixture. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit so it's blended a little more. Alright, and just kind of scatter it. Okay.
Oh, I see where they're shooting from the gas.
Now, if you want, I mean, I've got some romaine lettuce, but I don't want to really add lettuce to it. But you can add lettuce to it if you want. I'm not a fan of cooked lettuce. Cabbage, yes, not lettuce. I prefer my lettuce to be cold. You know, if that makes any sense. So, alright.
Where's the word now?
So we got that. Let me dry my hands off. And then you're going to take some Mexi style, any kind of cheese you want. I've got the 4-cheese Mexican style cheese. So open this bad boy up. Again, all of this is optional, like how much you want. And if you don't like the Mexican style cheese, just use whatever you want. And however much you want. That's what I love about how I cook. It's little this, little that. You know. We're putting salts in, but... And if if you like heat, what would be really good in here is some fresh jalapenos. Like, definitely fresh. So, I forgot to put the salsa on, so we're going to add it now, but the next layer is different. I've never tried this. My husband just got it today. It's Herdez Salsa Casera. I don't know, it's mild because I'm not a big heat fan. But, spread that out. And this is actually pretty good salsa. I tried it. It's not too spicy. Some things I can handle mild, but other things, I'm just going to pour. Other things I can't handle very spicy. Alright, now normally you would have put this over the meat, but, I didn't have it, so didn't. Okay, now back to the Doritos. I need to get a bigger work area. And you just start all over again. So I'm going to finish this up because I don't want this video to be too long. And then when I get, after I put the meat on, then I'll go back and show you what I should have done. Okay, so I will be back when just after I put the meat on. Okay, so got the last of the meat and the bean mixture put in here. So it's only going to be the 2 layers. Now you want to put the salsa. That's okay. Improvise with what you're doing, right? And just kind of spread this. Dripping the juices all over. Okay. Making more of a mess than I am anything else. Alright, so, whoops, bump y'all. Now I'm going to add some more of the fresh, just a little bit this time. Because I want to save the rest for at the very end, once it is done cooking. So, I'm going to save it for that. Alright. So, that is done. A little bit more of the sour cream. This is going to be a mess to try to get it on, but we will prevail. Now if I can find my spatula. There it is. So, yeah, that's what I thought. But you know what? That's what's fun about cooking, because it doesn't have to be perfect, and it's home cooked, and you know it's made with love, and it's gonna taste good no matter what. So, but like I said, if you earlier, if you want to add lettuce, go ahead and add lettuce. Like I said, I am just not a fan of cooked lettuce. So, all right, come on, there we go. And then the cheese, we'll add just a little bit here, because we're going to add some cheese over the top, because we're going to add another layer of Doritos. So that's plenty of cheese. Well, let's add a little bit more right here in the corner. Okay. Now, for the final round, for, until it's baked, is more Doritos. Yes, you heard me. More Doritos. But this time we're just going to kind of not make it so it's a layer, but we want them really fine. Okay. As best as you can. And I'm making a mess. As usual, it's funny when I make this by myself and I'm not recording. I'm not this messy. I only seem to be messy when I'm in front of the darn camera. So, there we go. Spread that out. Let's do a little bit more. Gotta have a little bit more coverage. If your hands, can hold more, you probably it won't take you as long as me to do this. Okay, there we go. Now what you're going to want to do is cover with some tin foil and let it bake for 40 minutes covered, okay, at 350 degrees. So once it comes out, then you're going to take the tin foil off and you're going to add some more cheese. I'll try to record it then if I don't forget. Alright, so we'll see you back in 40 minutes. Okay, so it has been 40 minutes in the oven at 350. And now we're going to add more cheese. Okay. Now this again is just purely optional, and we like cheese, so I'm going to add a good amount of cheese. So, but again, this is optional. You do not have to put the cheese on here, but you do need to take the tin foil off. Okay. Oops. Okay. I think that looks good. Alright. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put this back in the oven for 20 minutes, okay? Or until this is golden brown. Now we like ours like more on the darker golden brown, so when it comes out, don't think, oh my gosh, it's burned. It won't. It's just the way we prefer it. So just melt the cheese however you want, you know, but bake it for another 20 minutes or until it's got that nice bubbly golden brown. Okay, so I will see you back when it's done. Okay, so I don't have the mic on, so I hope you can hear me, but there it is. It's all done. When it's plated, I just pulled it out of the oven. I did put it under the broiler a little bit more so that we can get the little dark pieces. But anyhow, so when it's done, then I will plate it, and I don't know if you guys, do you guys even like it when we taste it, you know, on the camera? I don't know. Let me know down below, but so there we go. I will see you guys once it's plated. Okay, so here is the finish. Let's see if I can't take a bite. Come on. There we go. Alright. Oh my gosh, that is so good. So, definitely give this a try for sure, you guys. So remember, it's the Supreme Dorito Taco Casserole. You guys will love this for sure. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to sit down with my family now and eat and watch a movie because it's Sunday night and movie night. So I love y'all. Smile and big hugs. Bye-bye.